So guys, TV Millie, so we're gonna be talking about a few crypto narratives that could possibly birth millionaires and even billionaires, man. So we're gonna be covering CBDCs, metaverse, etc., etc. I'm not gonna tell you everything. Make sure you watch the video to the end. It's gonna be jam-packed with alpha crypto information. And if you like more content like this, where I'm just kind of like ranting about my crypto portfolio and things that I'm looking for as far as narratives, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and keep your favorite crypto and door-to-door entrepreneur in the algorithms. Make sure you go to the website, grab a shirt, man, and leave a comment. It really helps the algorithms. Now, we got two sides of let's cover CBDCs first. You got two sides of the CBDC community. You got the people that's for CBDCs. They believe that it will power the adoption of crypto. And then you got the people against CBDCs for the many reasons. Y'all know my stance. I believe in having exposure into whatever the hot narrative is. But let's talk about why some people are against it, family.
Vaccine passports or digital ID wallets or whatever name they call it. In Italy, it's the green passport. We have new names and they keep morphing them to help them market it. If it snaps into place with an all-digital financial system, including CBDCs, they will convert our home, our car, and our communities into digital concentration camps. And I don't use that term lightly. At that moment, there will be no hope of building anything. We will have entered into a slavery system in which a handful of the most powerful people in the world can strip you and I of our assets, of our children, and control literally every aspect of our life, where we go, what we read, what we say, and what we eat. And of course, as you know, they're planning insects and synthetic food. We have 1, maybe 2 years to stop it. If we don't, most of what we're discussing here today will be moot. So we need to be designing local currencies, but not for our digital concentration camps. We need to make sure that doesn't happen.
So this video actually looked pretty old. So, you know, the narrative and conspiracy theorists have always been out there, man. A lot of people feel like the world is trying to unite against the people. So these elites of the world, the IMF, etc., the world trade, all these world this, world that, NATO, you feel me? They're all uniting against the people. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that comment, man, and comment on the CBDCs, man. Are you for or against? That's how I know you watched the video to the end. As you can see, IMF feels like CBDCs will be leading the push of adoption, and you want to kind of like have that exposure to CBDs and the narrative in the crypto space. So we're going to go over a few tokens that fit that narrative. As you can see, there is a CBD summit set to take place in DC. We even seen the India, we even see RBI soon to launch a CBDC pilot project, and India is set to launch their CBDC. So everybody's talking about that as well. They released the concept note for the central bank digital currency. So this is huge because we've seen the whole PayPal thing where PayPal say, hey, we might dock people $2,500 if we feel like they're giving out misinformation, etc., etc. So a lot of people deleted their PayPal accounts, and then PayPal came out and completely did damage control, backtracked on a lot of things that they said, and a lot of people feel like that PayPal whole situation was kind of like a test and a launch to see how people would accept the CBDC concept. So again, let me know if you for it. Some of the projects that fit, man, are Quant. You can see Quant here at CBOS, man. I feel like Quant is going to be a huge project, sitting over a little bit over 70,000 holders. It's still early for Quant, man, and it's one of those tokens that has a low supply out there, so very rare, man. Literally better tokenomics than Bitcoin, and this thing has been running all through the bear market. So the narrative is there. They're doing big things within the interoperability section and narrative of the crypto space, so keep that in mind. The fact that they're at CBOS, family, where Swift and so many of the major players inside the financial institutions, governments, multinational companies, partners, all these people, man, will be at CBOs. They say CBOs is where global banks, market infrastructure, large corporations, governments, regulators, and investment firms, as well as fintechs, serve them, and journalists and analysts who all cover them and convene in the name of swift, advancing critical dialogue. So there will be a new financial system. We know that digital assets is being pushed upon, and there will be a new financial system. So who is going to win the financial system over? Will it be Quant? Will it be Hedera? Hedera is also huge, man. They have a governing council ran by some of the biggest corporations in the world, governed by corporations like Google, Boeing, LG, and now Aberdeen, who also I believe has some type of investments or partnership with BlackRock. So again, man, Hedera has allegedly been one of the projects that's said to be built with that CBDC. So you want to keep your eye on Hedera. They also got great ecosystem. It is a hash graph, so it's a technology that's very, very, very very precious, and a lot of people want this technology. They also have Saucer Swap, so they have a DEX, and also are growing in the NFT marketplace. And I feel like it's one of the most undervalued ISO 222 tokens. So as you can see, the narrative is ISO 222 within this section of the video. And of course, Stellar XLM here, which I think is going to be huge, and it runs pretty parallel with XRP. So if you're a fan of XRP, or you always was like, man, I can't get XRP here, there, well, the little brother of XRP to me is Stellar, which plans on ushering in cross-border payments. I believe Stellar is peer-to-peer, and then XRP is business-to-business. And for all the experts in the comments, I know y'all always comment. Please comment. Hopefully I got that right. But yeah, XLM, I'm extremely bullish on Stellar, and a few more ISO 222 tokens like Energy Web Token and LCX, which is a regulated compliant exchange, and we love to see that. Speaking of exchange, we're going to talk about a few derivative exchanges like Binance, FTX, and Huobi, which I believe could be a huge narrative. If you don't know what derivatives is, you can see right here. But before we actually get into the derivatives, I want to get into this tweet, because this is a extremely important tweet. It says, and this is from the Wall Street Bull. Make sure you go follow him. I'm gonna go ahead and lead the horde and follow him first. So it says, people can't wrap their head around an asset that moves trillions of dollars, even though the facts are right in front of their eyeballs. Follow. We're living in the years of the 1997 internet boom. Can you see it? So in 2020, 2021, man, we've seen the the era of the meme coins, but this bull run is going to be totally different. You're seeing regulation lined up, utility use case. Everybody wants to be the layer one that solves the blockchain dilemma, and now we're seeing narratives heat up in the crypto space like ISO 222 messages, payment messaging system, and also derivatives. And speaking of derivatives, as you can see right here, family, derivatives is a $1 quadrillion dollar market. I don't even know how many zeros that is. $1 quadrillion market. That's how much capital is in the derivatives market. So we're gonna be talking about this part 2 of the video. We're gonna be talking about a few derivative projects. Now, first and foremost, let's separate derivatives projects from the derivatives exchanges. So the exchanges, if you was looking for exchanges that cover derivatives, is in that spot trading where you can long and you can also short. You want to look at Binance, you want to look at FTX, Bybit, and also Huobi. So I know a lot of people say, well, Millie, is it good to have an exchange token within my portfolio? Well, yes, it just depends on what you're looking for. Me personally, I like crypto.com, which is CRO, because of the long-term aspect in the marketing behind it. The fact that everybody's going to go to Lakers games and see this. They're going to go to UFC and see this. They're going to go to the World Cup, FIFA, even F1 Formula, and they're going to see crypto.com. And when you see it, it kind of implants that. So the first exchange the average retail trader will go to, they'll go to crypto.com, because it's seen so much. It's like it's seen here, it's seen there, it's seen there, just see no more. But if you want to tap into that derivative market, then you got Binance, FTX, and of course Huobi. and Bybit as well, but I don't know too much about Bybit. I see a lot of it's huge from a lot of YouTubers. Also, make sure you like and subscribe and go check out that merch, man, and leave a comment because that's huge for the channel. Now let's cover a few other derivative products. The first one I want to cover is, as you see here on the screen, if you can see, is DYDX. So that I believe DYDX could be huge in the next market, soaking up some of that derivative liquidity. The one thing that I struggle to grasp when I'm investing in DYDX is, of course, the tokenomics here. So only 7% is circulating supplies in circulation, so you can get dumped on, VC dumped on, unlocked and dumped on. So keep that in mind. It is a derivative exchange also, which could be huge. And you can see here, man, it's just been going crazy, man. A lot of these projects are on clearance sale, so keep that in mind. I know I didn't cover the all-time highs of some of the projects, but if you've been following the videos for like Quant Hedera, then you already know the DYDX all-time high was $26.76, and you can see it kind of like been flatline here at around 120, 130. So good deal if you think that the Fed is going to pivot in the bear market. End is right around the corner, and the bull run beginning is right around the corner. DYDX, look into it, do your own research, not financial advice. Now this one is also huge, almost as popular as GMX. Now I didn't have GMX because, you know, a lot of people that follow my channel are crypto.com users, so I try to keep these projects on crypto.com so they're easy for you to find, family. So, you know, hopefully I'm giving y'all guys value there. Synthetics, again, up 56%. It has about a $500 million market cap, and you can see it's at a point of where it's like, man, it's at a good buying point. Let's go to the all-time high here and see the all-time high of synthetics. You can see here the all-time high was around $26 as well. So you pretty much get the idea of these derivatives projects. If you don't know what synthetics is, it is a decentralized finance protocol that provides on-chain exposure to a wide variety of crypto and non-crypto assets. The protocol is based on Ethereum blockchain and offers users access to highly liquid synthetic assets. So synthetic assets, since track and provide returns on the underlying asset without requiring one to directly hold the asset. So y'all want me to do like in-depth research on the derivatives? If you don't know the definition of derivatives, we will do a in-depth research on the what derivatives is, the definition, and how huge it is, and just stocks it's in the world. You see, derivative market is a gigantic market, often estimated at 1 quadrillion on the high end, largely because there are numerous derivatives in existence available on virtually every possible type of investment asset, including equities, commodities, bonds, and currency. So it just literally covers all aspects of the market here. And then a high risk one, you know, I had to throw y'all a high risk bone. So Barnbridge is high risk. I like Barnbridge because of the tokenomics. You'll see a lot of negative comments. It seems like people pretty much gave up on this. So again, we seen with Terra Luna Classic, we're seeing with a lot of meme coins, when people give up, that might be the time to buy. A lot of people gave up on Terra Luna Classic, and then like my boy Matthew Perry, he put 40 bucks and able to turn that into $5 grand. And sometimes, you know, if you would have put $5 grand, it would have turned it to $1 million. So sometimes you gotta buy up the fear, family. As you can see right here, Barnbridge, another derivative tokens, but also you got Aave. I've talked about Beefy Finance. And I think also Perpetual Protocol is also a deal. Go check it out. Do your own research. Perp was sitting at about $20 a token. Right now it's at 56 cents. So man, this is the value. This is the value deal of the day for derivatives tokens right here. Perpetual Protocol. It's not as popular. And that's one thing that it doesn't have the hype behind it. I don't really like the website either, but I can deal with the tokenomics here opposed to the max supply. We like to see this number here so we know how many tokens can be minted, and we got an idea. But sitting at 56 cents, all-time high about $26, you can't beat that, family. You can't beat that. So I want y'all to keep that in mind. And last but not least, the last narrative that I want you guys to pretty much do your own research on. I want to know what y'all think in the comments. What are the best metaverse gaming token. So I'm not going to talk too much on this because I don't want to make the video too long. But straight to the point, the metaverse gaming narrative is said to be the narrative that's going to push adoption. Now, I know they say CBDCs, but everybody don't like CBDCs. Everybody like games, family. Everybody like games, and all it takes is one crypto game to be actually good. People play, and it's going to blow up the market. You can see here the market cap for metaverse and crypto gaming is sitting at around 12 billion. We got tokens out there with that market cap. The trading volume is under $1 billion. We got Terra Luna did 4 billion in trading volume in one day. So this just explains you that if you were looking at a category that has the most potential, it's metaverse gaming. All it takes is one game. So I'm gonna give y'all some homework. Leave a comment. Let me know some metaverse gaming tokens y'all want me to do full reviews on. Comment narrative. I want to know what y'all think about the metaverse gaming section, and if it has the most potential in the next bull run. So it's many tokens here. Y'all can go over some of the ones y'all like. My favorites are Gala and Polygon, and I'm gonna leave y'all with that. And let me know what y'all think, man. SOAPGAWDSTV Millie, I'm out.